Hey everyone, for today's video, I just wanted to do like a bookshelf tour kind of video because I thought that would be fun. And I've always seen like the book talk girlies, mostly on TikTok, but I've seen, the book talk girlies do a little bookshelf tour and on YouTube as well. And they have like these beautiful bookshelves that are like filled with books. And even though my bookshelf isn't that big and it's not as like aesthetically pleasing, I still thought that it would be fun to do something like that. So, um, this is what this video will be about. So this is kind of like a quick overview of what my bookshelf looks like currently, and it's kind of narrow and small, but there's definitely some good nuggets in there that I feel like are worth showcasing. And there's definitely, like, as you can see, some cute little trinkets that I've decorated my little bookshelf with that I feel like would be fun just showing off. And I kind of want to showcase what some of my favorite books on here are, some collective pieces that I really like. But before I showcase my favorite books that I've read and accumulated over the years, I just want to show off my little trinkets. And first I want to start with like this top shelf, and over here I do have books but also some puzzles that I have. I've completed the bottom three. But before I get into like talking about my favorite books that I've read and accumulated over the years, I do want to mention like some of the trinkets that I have on here. First of all, on the top shelf I do have these puzzles over here and some books as well. I have completed these three and this one. I haven't done this one yet, the Lord of the Rings one, because the table that I have, it's a little too small for it. And I kind of want to get a puzzle board for that reason. And when I do complete it, maybe I'll show it off. Then on this shelf, I have these cute little trinkets. I have this Hello Kitty piggy bank that I mostly like put coins in, and then I have these two Lord of the Rings figurines that I got in a convention like last year. No, 2 years ago, I think, in 2024. And for this one, part of Sauron's staff broke off while I was moving, but that's okay because it's still good. And I also have like this little star and this little cat. This cat I got in the same convention, but this I got separately. And the star I kind of got in the separate store. And it's kind of like to remind myself that whenever I'm working on something, that I'm a star quality, kind of like cringe. Kind of made that up, but like whatever. I also have this other star. It's kind of unrelated. I just got it I don't remember where I got it. Just found it somewhere. I don't know. I didn't steal it, but yeah. I also have these like books here, and on this shelf I mostly have nonfiction and some classical literature, and not super interesting, but yeah, I just wanted to mention what kind of categories are on each shelf too. On this second shelf, I have some classics and some fiction as well. And some more trinkets, but this time I have like a little plastic raccoon, and a little lion. Um, I got it a while ago. I don't remember where it's from. I think, yeah, I don't remember. I found it somewhere too. But yeah, it's a little line, and I have like a heart. Like it's supposed to be for like a candle holder shaped like a heart, but I put some um, seashells in it. And in this shelf, I kind of have some books that I want to give like a special shout out to. So let's um, go to that. So here we have the first book I wanted to show y'all is like my favorite book, or one of my favorite books of My Cement, and this is like a special edition that I got, and it's like this cute hardcover, like cotton bound, cotton back, and it's like has these little rabbits on it. It's mostly the cover that's like super fancy, like there's nothing on the pages, but it is also small enough, like travel sized, so you can like put it in your bag. I thought that was pretty neat. And that is that book so far. Now this is a book that I definitely want to talk about. It is like the Russian edition of Good Omens. In Russian, it's Благие знамения. And I really like the cover of it. I got it when I was in Russia, like a couple months back. And the cover is like really pretty, like the little character design. The back is also has cute little design with, like the entire cover is like so pretty. But it's not only the cover that's pretty. There's also the inside that's very pretty. And yeah, we've got the them on this side on like the back pages, and on the front pages it's like the apocalypse, the four horsemen of the apocalypse, which is very pretty, which is very nice, like touch. And we've also got like Crowley and the Aziraphale, and on each there's like a lot of like little drawings on the pages, as you can see, and it's like really like pretty edition, and kind of that's why I got it. I already have like one in English, but I thought I wanted to get this one too, not only because of the pretty cover, but also to like practice my Russian reading, because it's kind of like not that good. Another book that I wanted to showcase is the Russian version of The City of Bones, The Mortal Instruments. In Russian it'd be Город костей, Орудие смерти. And it's like also kind of fancy, because not only because it has like a golden like cover, as you can see, but it also has sprayed edges. Let me show y'all. Like it has the knife, the soul sword, I think that's what I don't know if this is supposed to be the soul sword, but I'm guessing is. And on the inside pages it also has like the map of New York, the certain locations that are important to the story, and yeah, it has little pictures in it too, which I thought was like very nice and pretty. But not only that, it also has like a map at the back, like another drawing too. It has like a map, not a map, but like showcasing what the other books in the series are. Just like in the Mortal Instruments Shadowhunter world. The book that I have is this one, which was represented by this one. And then all the other books. There's probably more by now, but that aren't in this picture, in this like little pull-out tab. But yeah, I feel that's everything that I want to showcase about this specific book. So yeah. On this shelf there's not like any books that I want to specifically showcase. we've got like here we've got just like the fantasy section. On the other one, yeah, we also had fantasy, but also some classics. Um, we've got some sci-fi. This one. I also want to like just specifically showcase the little trinkets I have here. We've got a little. I have like a little origami thing that I made. It's like a butterfly. I have a little wooden bumblebee that came with like some flowers. You've got another like heart candle holder with some you know, I can't believe I just forgot what they're called. Seashells, yeah, with some seashells. And also like have this cute little pyramid that I wanted to show y'all. It's like an Egyptian pyramid. It has a little like intricate like little drawings on them. And I got them because it got like hieroglyphs and little like traditional ancient Egyptian things on them. You know, as you can see, like got a little cat and everything. And I thought that was nice. I should get this. And it wasn't even that expensive anyway. On this shelf, we've got some like young adult, not young adult, but like mostly just like, yeah, young adult, some LGBT books and some like children's books. And I have some trinkets, like some origami, a cat over there, a little gray one, a little bookmark, a little candle holder with an actual candle this time, a crane, a card. I also have this card that I got in 3rd grade from my 3rd grade teacher that I still have, and I found it somewhere in my house. Like when we were moving, we had some boxes in storage and we were kind of going through them, and I was like, found this in a box that was like, they had our old school stuff, and I was like, oh, that's nice, I should keep this. On this shelf I do have, oh wait, crap. On this specific shelf I do have like a book series that I want to show off. I'm gonna like pull out right now. Yeah, basically I want to showcase to this specific book series because I was able to get it for like really cheap online. I was able to get all 5 of these books for the price of like 1 book. And I was like, wow, that is a deal. That is a bargain. But also wanted to showcase this because it came in this cute little box. And it came with a poster that I want to show y'all. Let me just pull it out in just a second. Yeah, it's like a Jack Frost like poster. And it came with like the Guardians of Childhood books. I didn't mention, I don't know if many of you knew, but like, you know the movie Rise of the Guardians? If you Google it, you might remember. But it was based off like a book series. And these are the books that the movie's based off of. Isn't that like really nice? A lot of people actually didn't know that. And if you're one of those people, comment down below if you knew that the movie was based off these books. And if you didn't know, you know, fun fact. But yeah, the poster. This is like the back, and like gives off like, has like this little story. Just like a short story about Jack Frost. It's not like the main arc about him, and the poster looks like this. I just want to say, like, the drawing is like so cute. Like, I really like the pencil details it has. You know, like a lot of like children's books have like this very like art. A lot of like children's books has this like cozy like art style to it that I really like. And this poster is like shows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I didn't hang it up because I don't know if like because I feel like if I hang it up, it's gonna like ruin the poster, and then plus I want to be able to see the back. So I don't know. I'll think about it, if I should hang it up. And finally, we have the last shelf. It has like one. It's mostly just like comics, but it does have one book on the shelf that is not a comic. It's this one right here, Red, White, and Royal Blue. It just didn't fit on the shelf that I wanted to fit on. And like the top shelf, it couldn't fit in here because there's like all these other books on top. But yeah, it mostly has comics. I have like a lot of like Tokyo Ghoul and Avatar: The Last Airbender comics, but I have some other stuff on there. And I have like other trinkets. I have this origami, if you can see. It was supposed to be a flower, but it kind of doesn't have like a lot of shape. And I also have this bookmark. It's like originally from a board game, but I thought it was really pretty and didn't know it was originally from a board game. Let me pull it up. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, it's a little dusty. Didn't realize. Yeah, it's really pretty. I really like the design. Like the art style of it. So that's why I got it. It's like a metal one that you clip on the page. So, yeah. Yeah. It's like this. The back. You can't really see the back very well, but because it has like the price tag. Not the price tag, but like the little barcode. So yeah, I'll put that back. Yeah, I also have like other like little trinkets on there, but it doesn't really, it's not really worth talking about, so I'm not gonna mention it. Yeah. Another book that I want to mention that was in the last shelf was this one. I know I mentioned it briefly when I was showing off the comics and just the last shelf in general, but I wanted to get more into it. And the reason why I wanted to specifically highlight this book from my shelf was because when I first got it and found it, I was surprised to actually find it because I live in a country that's like kind of conservative. So to find a book that's like LGBT and stuff like that was kind of surprising, But also, on another note, about this book specifically, is that the cover is like so pretty. I like honestly really like it. The font, the coloring of the title, the red, the fact that it is red, white, and royal blue, is kind of like the designers are kind of real for that. I know, I feel like this is very surface level commentary, but I originally got this book after watching the movie Red, White, and Royal Blue, and it's honestly one of my favorite movies to this day, and it is still on my top 4 on Letterboxd. So that's why I got the book. Another book, last book that I want to highlight from my bookshelf is this comic in Russian. And the reason why I want to highlight this book was because I really like the cover. And it's so pretty. I really like the font. But another reason is because in the comic, a lot of the pages, they're black. And I wanted to point out because usually I notice that most comics the pages are white, but here it's this aesthetically pleasing black. So I don't know. I have not much to say, but I originally found out about this book through a Telegram channel for the publisher. The publisher of the book comic has a Telegram channel, and they post book recommendations. I was like, oh, this book looks interesting, so I'm gonna get it, obviously. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video here, and before I end this video, I do want to say if it sounds like I have a lisp or a hard time pronouncing some letters and words, it's because recently 2 weeks ago almost. I got like Invisaligns, and they're basically like retainers. Like they're like not retainers, but like braces, but in retainer form. Just like Google it. It's like cool. Y'all can Google it, or I'll just like put a picture in the video of like what they look like. And basically, what I noticed like while having them on was that like sometimes when I like talk, I have like a hard time pronouncing some letters and like properly enunciating them. And the first day or two was like the worst. It was worse than now. And yeah, I don't know if y'all notice it right now, but or maybe you guys didn't, and me mentioning it right now just made it more obvious. So yeah.